Hello and welcome to my new IPControl evaluation video series. My name is David Cross and I'm going to be your presenter and narrator as I walk through some initial setup and configuration of our appliances and introduce you to IPControl 16 and all of its features and functionality related to DNS, DHCP, and some automation as we kind of go through the slides. If you need to reach out to sales at any time or to go to our website, you can go to www.signallabs.com. And you can reach out to me an email at david.cross@signallabs.com. What I'm going to cover in this video series, and to try to help you visualize where we're going to go forward with this, I have a basic lab. We're going to deploy 4 Sapphire appliances, one of which will be our IPControl 6 executive, which acts as the manager, and that is where we have the MySQL database, Tomcat services for the web UI, and also the API interfaces that we're going to connect to and talk with as well and kind of cover in a later video with the cloud automation appliance. This appliance is a appliance designated for automation and where we also have introduced some Azure, AWS network nodes that we can go out through the software development kits and connect to the interfaces and pull data into IPControl. And it also gives us a place where we can create workflows using Node-RED as the designer, and we can drag and drop nodes onto a canvas, wire them together, and effectively create new APIs that can be utilized for external or internal applications like ServiceNow or other orchestration tools. So we're going to cover that in some detail. This series will probably cover it to the point of basics to get to the installation set up, and then we'll have a video series which will become longer in length, of course, and cover more detail. Now, our 2 DNS and DHCP agents, I'll configure those as a primary, secondary. We'll have some primary zones on one, transferring to the other, and then there'll also be a primary DHCP and failover DHCP, so you can see that configuration and settings. And throughout this process, I'm going to go through and show you other videos for the appliance walkthroughs, showing you the different menus and configurations. And I'll also cover some other concepts as I walk through. I become very chatty, but I like to really help customers and video viewers to help understand the concepts. And there's a lot of reasons why we do things, and having done this for so many years, I think that I can help contribute to that. So my objectives, and always have been, is to help anyone viewing my videos to reduce the learning curve. There is a number of products, a number of features involved in this application, and it's sometimes very frustrating to be working through this and not have information on how to do something. So I want to reduce that, and I do that by support learning by example. So if you have access to YouTube, where I'm going to post these videos and invite you, you'll have access to it there. But I can also make these videos available through downloads if you prefer, or other means. So you can use those as reference materials as we move forward. And of course, I think myself as a senior level advisor to you. So any questions you're going to have through this evaluation series would 99% come back to me anyway. So feel free to reach out to me with that. Now, a follow-up series, because this can grow very long, it's what I call scope creep. Again, we can go through many concepts and discussions. So I'm going to cover, after this series, some separate DNSSEC zone signing appliance videos, or a video showing the setup, and then we'll go through the concepts of how you can sign your external zones, and then you can have those zones perhaps transferred or zone transferred to Akamai or other providers if allowed. And then you have the IPM Auditor appliance, which is based on a Elasticsearch, packet beats, and a log stash, so what they call ELK stack. And that's where we have introduced a number of different indexes to help capture DNS DHCP packets and to aggregate those into a view that you can then mine and do graphs and charts. And then we have our own Signal Labs product called DDI Guard that does DNS DHCP packet capturing, and I'm going to cover that in more detail in the setup of that platform. Now, as I go through this, and every time, we cover a lot of different details, but there's going to be some custom things that I'm sure you'll want to see. Feel free to reach out to us, and we'll be sure to work with you or help with you to get that set up. So again, my name is David Cross. Look forward to working with you as we go through this evaluation, and feel free to reach out to me again if you have any questions. Take care, and we'll start here soon. Thanks.